king is here to conquer.
Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And pitching in this game, Joey Lucchesi. What's the word on him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go now, Yandy Diaz digs in now. And that's how this series begins. In the air on the infield, Shanuel. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
In the air, left field. Frazier has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13. Junior
Caminero, the next to hit. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Inning over. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Anaheim and starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. What do we have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ball 1.
Downstairs to Moncada. Two down. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Got him swinging. 1 gone here.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Take a look at the lineup.
7.
And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Mike Trout in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Trout with a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Slings to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
That's a ball.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. That one the other way. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Adele towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
One out man at first. And now Johnny DeLuca.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak. That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
To third. He gets there with the slide. The feed for one.
No.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right side, hard hit. And that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. Going now for the Angels, Joe Adele. That one fouled off. Adele matched a homer in his last game. Up the middle, Walls. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher number 14, Logan O'Hoppy.
Well, with that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Adam Frazier. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball 1.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-1 now. And a foul ball. He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Ohapi leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's to third, but it kicks foul. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Caminero out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10. I don't hold 10.
That's down.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. High fly ball, right field. Fraley moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Nolan Jonuel.
Base knock center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Angels.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Moncada takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. One-two now. Sugar Shane notches the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Out towards right center field. Fraley settles underneath it. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. No score. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the 4th, Ryan Sefferjon.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Adele under it. And there's 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Fraley.
And now, Jake Fraley, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Frazier on the move to the alley and makes the grab. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That one ripped. And foul ball. goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one almost got him. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan.
And up next for Los Angeles, Logan O'Hoppe. A single his first time. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at Angel Stadium, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. Zephyr goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Moncada tossed to first. What a play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Oi!
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that skips in the dirt. In the air, foul off first. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here comes the
catcher,
skipper,
40,
and we're going to see a
Yankees.
pitching change in this spot. Ryan Zephyr departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Kirby
the Angels,
Yates comes on now.
39.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Adele on his way over. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. Halfway through this one, still no score.
Ever shook my hand, let's go mine. It's worth. Money keep on calling my line.
Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Adam
the left
Frazier.
fielder, number 20, Adam Frazier.
This to third, Caminero. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Foul ball there. 0-1 down. And that drops in for a strike. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro al vaso.
Taylor
Leading off
Walls
for the
will
Rays,
hit next.
The shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Drew Pomerantz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Joyce also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Moore to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fastball for a strike. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Hits softly on the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. On the ground right side. Aranda steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To the right side, Williams. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Go ahead run on base. Joe Adell now at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance.
That's a great effort out there in right, trying to make a very difficult catch. We saw everything you want from a player in that spot. Just couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Joyce.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Kamen. 1 for 2.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, number 14, Chandler Simpson.
And that's
Inside.
off the inside edge. Ball one. That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's two away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Fraley,
Ball
the
one.
next to hit, takes ball one. Out towards right center field. And that is that. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 2, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays,
back in a new pitcher here
number
to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoendrys Gomez. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, number 20, Adam Frazier.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Oh, that hit him. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to check on the right-hander now. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Ball, no.
That's the third dive, and he's got it. Not able to make a play, though, and it'll be first and second with nobody out.
Second baseman, Christian.
First and second,
Moore.
no outs. Christian Moore, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Yeah.
Just a nice line drive into center field. You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour, so the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
On the ground, right side. Flips it. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Base is empty after the double play. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit.
No.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Hurt one. Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. The stretch at first, but he beats it. Almost a fantastic play there.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Brown.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike. Moncada off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. DeLuca going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 8th inning coming up. Angels 4, the Rays nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Carson Williams getting ready to hit.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one in the air, right field, and that is foul. Joyce, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on the drop, 3rd strike.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. The Halos leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ben Joyce out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Brent
the
Suter
Angels,
gets the call from the pen.
37.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, inning over. Rays held in check here. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
The new
Rays,
pitcher in the game, Joe Boyle.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough
and
to pick
leading
up.
up for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7.
Fouled off left side.
Adele.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels 4, the Rays nothing. Back in Anaheim, all set to start the 9th in this one. Taylor Walls digs in now. And that
Ball
one
one.
upstairs, ball one.
Ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for Tampa
Anytime
Bay,
you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, left field. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. They're on the board, 4-1.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brent Suter won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the
Angels,
closer summoned from the
number
bullpen,
24,
Robert Stevenson.
Robert.
A chance at his first save of the year.
No, that's the ball.
Aranda over at first with one away. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Now, Chandler Simpson. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Just a slow ground ball this time. Slinging it to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Stevenson looking for his first save of the year. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take this series opener here at home.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.